Hi everyone. Hello. I hope everybody is doing great and well. And I welcome all of you to VLCC Femina Miss India 2020 live session. Hi everyone. So there are a lot of people joining in. So today I'm here to have a very interesting talk with someone who's really close to me. I mean, like, I look up to her, and she is no other than your VLCC Femina Miss India Gujarat 2020, Khushi Misra. So I think in a while I'll be requesting Khushi to join us, and I think we'll have a fun, interesting chat about her journey, my journey, and we sharing our own experiences. And so yeah, let me join Khushi here. So before that, yeah, now so that we don't waste any time and just right go into, the chat. Hi, Khushi.
Hi, Masi. How are
How are
you?
you? So,
I'm great. How are you?
yeah, first of all, a very, very big congratulations on this win. I
Thank
am so happy to have you as my successor and, winning the title of VLCC Femina Miss India 2020 Gujarat. And I'm wishing you all the very best.
thank
And
you so much.
yeah, and
The
second
pleasure
question,
is
am
all
I
mine,
audible
just
to
by the
you?
way. Yes, yes.
Okay,
Would you
great.
like me
Yeah.
to wear AirPods?
No,
Will
no, no.
that be
I
better?
think you're very much audible. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kushi, how has your experience been till now? Like, what have you experienced, and how was your first feeling when you got to know that you have won the title of Miss India Gujarat 2020? How was that? Tell me something about that.
So it was okay. I'll tell you how the first day was. I remember very well. I got this call from our contestant manager, and she's like, you've been selected. And I was like, what?
Wow.
Is this really happening? Is it real? And I remember for like 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I didn't know what was going on. I was just like in a different world.
For
I was like,
sure.
I don't know. Yeah, and then I was like roaming around the bed, and I remember I didn't know what I was doing. I did a somersault on the bed, and my sister's like, she's
Wow.
lost it. And
Of
I was like,
course.
I don't know what to do. There's too much excitement in my body.
It
But
is,
yeah,
that moment, it's a very, it's different. You can't explain it into words. It's
exactly,
completely different. You're so happy. You don't know how to let that excitement out, and you're just, it's a new feeling. So I can
exactly.
completely understand you there.
I mean,
And I
definitely.
just wish I could have been there to watch you somersault on the bed.
Definitely, man. I really hope that, somehow, it could have been like all of us together, and then, you
Yes,
could have given me like a
yes.
crown and the sachet. That would have
Yeah,
been the real
yeah.
thing.
I would love
But I'm
that,
just
but
glad that still
that,
Miss India gave us this chance to connect, and me
right.
connecting with my
Yes.
predecessor, the person. Like, it's so
Yeah,
good. And there are so many
yeah,
things that I want to learn from you. Till
yeah.
now, if you say
Thank
what
you.
my journey has been like, it's pretty
Right.
crazy. I mean, definitely it's the first time that Miss India has gone digital, so it's
Yeah,
like
right.
really
That's a huge,
it's a new
huge change.
experience.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like a huge change. And I think it's the whole um, lighting on your own and doing your shoots on your own, and figuring out tripods and all of that.
right,
That is a
right.
little bit challenging, definitely, but it's a lot of fun. And I think in this day and age where we're all looking for influencers and social media has
Yeah,
become so
and
prominent.
everything is turning. Yeah, everything is going
Exactly.
digital. Yeah,
Right. So I think in this age and time, knowing these skills are important, especially if you want to be in this industry, in this
true,
Bollywood or this
true.
entertainment sphere. You should know
Yes,
how to use your ring lights and your tripods
right,
and how to do
right.
Insta lives, which you are
Yeah.
doing very great, by the way. So very proud of
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, love. And I think, yeah, not only for, the modeling field and all of that field, But I think in general for other fields as well, it's really important to to know how to use Instagram and how to be socially active, because sometimes we miss on things. If we have a message or a purpose to spread to people, we don't know where to put it. But with
Exactly,
social
true.
media out there, you have a big platform to speak it out and let it to reach to a lot of people. And I think that has made it easier for everybody to reach out to new people and ask for help or spread their word. So I think, yeah, in that terms, it's really important to learn social media and how to
Yeah,
handle and all the
definitely. I
pros
totally
that come with
agree.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
there are so many people that ask you, just people, who want to participate in Miss India. Me, I got in touch with you before Miss India connected us
Yeah.
because,
Yes.
there was so much to learn from you. There was so much I
Right.
could understand, kind of a thing. And Instagram really gave me that opportunity to find you and
Yes.
quickly send you a DM. Otherwise,
Right.
all
It
these
wouldn't
things
have been.
don't have,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. These things
True.
don't happen. So I
Yeah.
think that is social media is definitely, there are pros and cons
Changed
to
a lot of
everything.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's definitely made it very easy. I mean, I can see you, I can meet you, and I can have
Yeah.
this conversation with you. So definitely, I totally agree that one should be able to at least know how to do the basics, if nothing
Right.
else, kind
So
of.
true. Okay. And Kushi, there's one more question that I really want to ask, because in our times it was completely different a year back. But how is a digital pageant? What's the experience of it, and how do you go about it? Because it's a completely new concept for me and the audience as well. So I would really like to know, what's your take on that?
Definitely. So, I mean, after this, you're gonna have to tell me what it is like to not be in a digital pageant.
For
But,
sure, I'll share that too.
but yeah, but I think the digital pageant is definitely there's this little bit of we're trying our best to connect with everybody online.
Yeah.
But yes, I think it's a different kind of sisterhood when you meet and when you're
Yeah.
together, staying together. So definitely, I think we're all missing out on that a little bit, but we're all trying. We're calling each other up, we're boosting each other's confidence up, like on chat, and just catching up real
Yes.
quick. There's
Yeah.
there's a good thing in this is that we're at the comfort of our homes. So there's
Right.
like mom is around, my sister is around. If something, I'm with family, I'm not away as such. I'm still at home. And then obviously we're getting PR packages at home, and it's
Yeah.
just, that is just amazing. All these free gifts I'm getting.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. It
Like,
feels like Miss India
what
is
a-
pampering us.
yeah. So this
Yeah.
year, I think the Femina Miss India 2020 co-powered by Sephora and Roposo. So I think Sephora in general and VLCC, all of them would be sending you a lot of
Right.
packages.
Goodies.
Interesting, because you look at them and they have been packed so beautifully for you guys, customized
Exactly.
to, and it feels really special. So yeah, I
It,
can I
it
can
really
understand.
does. When you open that box and it's got a ribbon on top and it's so beautiful, and there
Yeah.
are nice messages on it. You're like,
Yes.
what did I do to deserve
Yeah.
this? I'm so lucky.
I saw your stories on that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so I mean that has been quite an amazing journey. It is a little bit tough because I
true.
makeup to photography, all of this is very new to me, and kind of
Yeah.
doing it all on my own is like, okay. But the good thing is
But
that it's making me very independent.
yes, and I
It's
think
like I
I know you are a very talented girl, and you'll learn everything very quick, and you'll shine brighter with this.
you're
So yeah,
too
I have that
kind, man.
confidence in you. And Kushi, I also
Learning
wanted
from
to
the
ask
best.
you, yeah,
100.
what are you looking forward to? Like, you have half of your pageant already, halfway there, and halfway is about to come. So, what are you expecting? What
Right.
are your expectations, and what are the things you actually learned till now?
So, I mean, I learned a lot. I've learned quite a bit of makeup. I've been this girl
Yeah,
who didn't know how to do her makeup at all. I mean, still, I'm getting like, I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. There are days when
right,
I'm like, when I really have to fix things up. But definitely, makeup. I've learned how to ask for help. I was this girl who thought, I'll do everything on my own, and
yeah,
kind of I don't need anybody's help, kind of a thing. And when you need votes, when you need donations, when you need all of these things, you're really working for something, you actually have to
right,
reach out to people. You have to be like, hello, I
yes,
really need
yes,
your help, I really
yeah,
need your support. And
right,
that was something I never did before. Never ever did I do that. Like, I did sometimes, but I really needed like that push to actually ask for help.
Go
I was
out
so
and ask for
scared.
help.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah,
was too proud, or too, as a weak lagungi kind of a thing to ask for help.
yeah,
And I think Miss India has really taught me that, if you want your dreams to come true, you're going to have to go out there. You're going to
right,
you're gonna make, you don't have to worry about being embarrassed or whatever. You have to let people know this is your dream, this is how
right.
desperately you want it, and you're
Wanted.
gonna have to ask for help, kind of a
Yes.
thing. So that's
Yes,
definitely
I think
something.
the toughest road cannot be walked alone. You need
Yeah,
somebody by your side. You need people to, push you, to remind you always that they're there for you, and, to make you still feel grounded and, accepted. So I
exactly.
think, yeah, you need a very
A strong
motivated,
support system.
yeah, so a strong support system by your side. And I think to ask help it's a beautiful thing. It's nothing to be, afraid about or to be worried about. It's just, as humans, we are dependent on each other, and that's a good thing to help for, to reach out for help. And I think
I
that's a really
totally
good thing
agree.
that you've
Yeah,
learned.
I totally agree with you on that one. I mean, now that
Yeah,
I have actually reached out to people, the amount of people that have all returned, you have actually
yeah,
helped people that I didn't talk to in a for like a really long time, have like really supported me, supported my
wow,
campaign. And I was
wow.
like, I was shocked, but also you feel the love. So
Love.
definitely, that's something I'm definitely going to take from this pageant.
Yes, yeah,
You also asked me, what am I looking forward to?
yes, yes.
So a lot of things, definitely. If I make it, fingers crossed. If I
You
make it,
will. I'm supporting Gujarat, and I know in my heart that Gujarat is going to shine brighter this year. So
I
I hope and
really
I
hope, I
wish.
really want to make you so proud. So, so if I'm able to, then I'm really looking forward to going to Mumbai. First of all, I'll finally go to a warm city. I'm tired of
Yeah.
this cold weather
Oh
in
yes.
Delhi. Yeah,
Bob.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I want to go to Mumbai. So one
Right.
is definitely that, but the whole experience, being with the crew, being with the makeup
Yes.
team, being with the hairstylist, with the actual photographer, and
Yeah.
them being with the contestants, getting to know them
Know them.
personally. Yeah. So I
Right.
think all those things are definitely the things I'm looking forward to. Definitely looking
Wow.
forward to walking in heels. I've already taken your advice, and I'm like walking in heels every day so that I get
Yeah.
comfortable in them, so that
You will. You will.
learning learning the
Yeah.
walk gets easier. But yeah,
Yes.
those are some of the things I'm really looking forward to if I get the chance.
Yes, and you'll enjoy it if you make it there. You'll love it, every bit, every second of it, because I have learned so much from my journey. Like, it was just a roller coaster ride. Like, it's up and down. You meet so many new people, so many new things, and it's just absolutely beautiful to be there. And
Right.
to be able enough to actually learn all those from all those good
Exactly.
people to around mentor you. So yes, that's a beautiful experience to look forward to, and I really hope you make it to top 15 and then
Thank you so
gradually to top 3.
Thank you so much. I want to now ask you actually,
Yes,
because you just said, it's been a roller coaster, and it's been a roller coaster for, I
right.
think, all of us. It's not an easy
Yes,
journey. It looks very beautiful on the outside,
on the
and it
side.
is beautiful, but it is
True,
hectic, it is
true,
challenging. So how did
true.
you deal with it when you were there? How was it? How was your experience? What are the tips that you'd like to
Okay.
give to me
To be
so that
very
I don't
honest,
have
you
to?
know what? Yeah, same like you, Khushi. I think we had a talk on this as well. Like, I was the same normal, a girl who did not know anything about makeup, hair, nothing like that. Just had a step into this completely different world, which was full of glamour. So I think for
Exactly.
me, it was a roller coaster ride, to be really
Same.
honest. But then at the end of the day, I always learned something, and I never felt that I was alone in it, because I had all my other contestants there, and I always had these mentor, these people, the pageant organization people, your contestant manager. They will be always there for you 24 into 7. So you
That,
will never feel alone in it, right? Yeah,
right.
so that's one thing that pushes you, like, okay, you are here to learn, and
Yeah.
there are people to teach you. So that's a one thing. How did you deal with the entire stress and the complete new world?
Overwhelming
uh,
feeling.
yeah, firstly, I had a bunch of beautiful ladies along with me. Like, I think my batch, I love them to the core. I think all of them were there for me whenever I needed them, and they used to be, so helpful. I think, yeah, that was one thing which always kept me like, yeah, I have a positive environment around me, have positive people around me, so that kept me, pushing on. And the other thing was, I always had my family to look back to. Like, they were always there they had my back, and they were always, motivating me that, no, you can do it. It's a hard journey, I
That
know,
is
but
so
nothing comes
sweet.
easy. Yeah, big dreams never come easy. So, just
Yeah,
stay there, be strong. And I think that's how I dealt with it. And also, this journey, it might sound like a roller coaster. As I said, it might be a little hard, but then it just passes by so quick. Like,
yeah, it does.
in a blink of an eye, you would not know that it was your first day and this is your finale. Like, it goes by that fast. So
Yeah,
I think, yeah,
definitely.
that's one thing you just have to keep a, track on, and things will happen, and gradually you'll learn and you'll grow, and yeah, you'll move forward with the journey.
I think one question that comes to my mind from all of that is one thing is you're really correct when you say, we keep thinking we're alone in this, but we're really
Yeah.
not. There are like 30 other
Yeah.
girls, for you 29 other girls
Yes.
that are going through the same experience. If you just
Right.
ask them what's going on, they'll also tell you the same thing that you're going through. We feel like, Arey, I'm the only one that's
True.
going through this, but
True.
they're all kind of going through all of that.
Yes.
But I think what I wanted to ask you was, how do you keep that love, that positivity going, even when it's a competition at the end of the day? It's
Yes.
this. So how do you stay positive? How do you stay loving with each other when it's actually at the end of the day a competition? How do you keep it healthy?
Yeah, so I feel there are two, three ways to do that, Khushi. So first is like, do what you feel like. So you have to be there performing 12 hours, or in your case, digitally managing everything on your own, which I am very sure can be getting so much hectic and stressful. But then again, you
Right.
need to remind yourself that out of that entire hours, you need to take few time, like a half hour, or just even 45 minutes for yourself, and sit with yourself and do the things you really like and love, right? So that can bring you on track. Kushi, I think I'm
Right.
just missing you. Like, is
Sorry.
are you fine? Can you see me and hear me nicely?
Yeah, I can see you and hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to
I
check?
think yeah, I think there's a bit problem with your freezing. The
Can you see
screen
me now?
is freezing. Now I can see you. It's better.
Is it
Okay, so yeah,
okay?
it's
Great.
better
Great.
now. Yeah. So I was telling you, so you need to make sure that you take some time out for yourself and do the things that you love, so that they can bring you back on track, and just kind of calm you down a little bit. So I used to read
Yeah.
books, or I used to sometimes have a long
Oh, wow.
conversation with my friends or with my family, or I used to just go and listen to some music, nice music that calms me down. I think that really helps. And apart from that, if I just let you a little secret out, we used to also have like desserts in late night to just savor out.
Too
So I think,
cute.
yeah,
Too
even those
cute.
things helped me. Like, I had my own
Definitely, yeah.
yeah. So
Nothing makes you
I
feel
had,
better than a good chocolate cake, I feel.
yeah, if you have good chocolate on your side, it just all works.
Exactly.
So I think, yeah, that worked in my case, kind of. So I used to sit with my fellow Miss India contestants, and we used to have like a chotu dessert in the night, and I think, yeah, that worked. And after all of that, you need to realize by the end of the day that it's something that you want, and it's something
Exactly.
that you are so strongly believing in and have determination for. So when you again start telling yourself your goals, your dream, your end result, I think
Exactly.
it all
You
comes
start
back. The
visualizing
energy.
that
Yes.
final
Yes.
moment, that day on
Yeah.
stage, and everything seems
So that
easy.
entire yes. So that entire energy comes back, and you just
Right.
pull it all together. I feel that really helps.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think what you said, you really need to take some time out. And I think one thing that really also is important is to not compare yourself with others. You have to know
Yes.
they're on their
Yes.
journey,
Again.
you're on
Yeah.
yours.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Everybody is different at the end of the day. You have some weaknesses, you have
Yes.
some strengths, kind of a thing.
Right.
So,
And yeah, you can, it's just a journey of your own. You cannot compare it with
right,
anybody else. Like, those other
exactly,
30 girls, they are equally strong, equally beautiful, but they have their own journey, their own share of
exactly.
struggles, their own share of story and a backstory. So you can never compare, because as humans we're really unique. So I think, yeah, this is one thing that's really beautiful that you mentioned here, that stop comparing yourself to anyone in the world, except for the competition. Like even in the competition you should not, but
Right.
even without a competition you should never compare yourself to anyone, because you're unique and you're beautiful the way you are. And I think that's what you should keep you going.
I totally agree with you. I think I have another question that comes to my mind is that, now
Yeah.
that Femina Miss India 2019 is over, so what is your life like post that, post
Oh
it
god.
getting over,
Okay.
right?
You know what? If I start explaining this question and try answering it, it'll be like a long conversation. But keeping it short, I'll tell you. So,
Yeah.
you know what? After Miss India, so when I entered Miss India, and I did not know that I'll make it to top 30 or even to top 12. So it was just, as I told you, a very unexpected and a very smoothly moving journey for me. But the moment I went closer and closer to the finale night, the questions start popping up in my head, like what after this? Because till now I never thought about
Exactly.
it. Okay, what's
Right.
gonna happen right after it? And then somewhere I thought that I'll go back to my studies and maybe back to my normal life and start with it. But you never know that this platform, this title, it gives you so much. It opens
Yeah.
so many doors for you out
It
there,
gives you a lot of
and I
exposure.
was not aware of them at all. So once I was done with my finale, I met with so many opportunities after that in modeling world, in acting world. I mean, it was
Yes,
a
I see
ocean
some
of
very glamorous
opportunities for me,
photos.
which I never expected. Yeah, thank you so much. So I think, yeah,
Very
and
pretty photos on your
even that
Instagram.
happened. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think even that happened really quickly for me, and it accelerated after Miss India. So I am really grateful for Miss India, VLCC Femina Miss India 2020 and my batch 2019 for giving me this platform, this title, because it really opened a lot of opportunities for me, and I'm really sure that once you step out of this competition, hopefully winning it, and even if not, you'll have so many things to learn and do. So there will be a lot of opportunities, lot of things coming till your door, and will be knocking at you. So I think it'll be another journey altogether after Miss India happens.
Right. I'm
So
so excited. I mean, another question that does come to
Khushi,
my
I would
mind
really
is,
like to. Sorry for interrupting you here, but I think your face is really blurred. The screen is freezing. So if you
really?
want to join back again, that really help us.
Okay, shall
Or
I?
if you want to check your network.
Okay, I'll just give me network shows that it's fine. Yours is okay as well. Am I still blurring now?
A little, yes.
Please
I would suggest that would you just
leave
go
and come
offline
back.
and log in again?
Right, sure.
Yeah, yeah, that'll help maybe.
Sure.
Right? Till then, I'll ask all the people who have joined us to ask questions to me or Khushi, whoever you have, questions, whoever you want to ask to. About Miss India, आप कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं अगर आपको पूछना हो. Sorry, मैंने अभी तक हिंदी में नहीं बोला. अब मुझे realize हो रहा है. I'm really sorry for that. लेकिन मैं make sure करूँगी आगे कि मैं थोड़ा बहुत हिंदी include कर लूँ. हाय एवरीवन, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. मैं खुशी को वापस ज्वाइन करने की कोशिश करती हूँ. उसका स्क्रीन थोड़ा सा ब्लर और फ्रीजी हो रहा था. So we're waiting for Khushi. By then you can ask your questions. अगर आपको कुछ भी पूछना है related to Miss India 2020 2019, you can please ask.
And
Okay.
I'm back.
Yes, back on track.
Hopefully
Now
this time I
you're
won't
good to
blur.
me.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, tell
So,
me.
any questions for us or?
Yeah, I was asking the same कि अगर आपको कुछ भी हिंदी में, I think people
अच्छा
were
सब चाहते
requesting
हैं
a
कि we
lot to
talk in
speak in
हिंदी.
Hindi.
ठीक है.
Yeah, so I was
हिंदी
just
हमारी
thinking that
मातृभाषा है.
हाँ जी, तो हम थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ
We
include कर
shall
लें.
go ahead. ठीक है.
Khushi, there's a question. Is pageant training important for pageants, or how is your experience about it?
Okay, तो personally speaking मैंने कोई ट्रेनिंग नहीं ली. मैंने it was really very new मेरे लिए ये सारा कुछ. It was like I want to try it, and ठीक I mean it is very challenging, and there are obviously I think pageant training say it might help people, they'll know better things क्या कैसे करना है. But मैंने
Right.
pageant training नहीं ली, and Miss India में they don't like कोई फेवरेटिज्म नहीं है, पार्शियलिटी नहीं है, वो सब वो आपको ऐसे सिखाते हैं जैसे आप न्यू स्टूडेंट हो. तो
Right.
so वहाँ पे there is no कि आपको तो सीख के आना चाहिए था ये सब, या there is
Yeah.
ये वाली बिल्कुल वो नहीं है मिस इंडिया में. they teach you everything from scratch. Hair कैसे करना है, makeup कैसे करना है,
Right.
all of that is taught to you. तो
Yeah.
personally speaking, I mean, choice पे depend करता है. मुझे I didn't think I needed pageant training, so I didn't take it. But definitely people's choices. Maybe agar if you want to learn how to work in heels or whatever, you can do that. But
Yeah.
if you haven't taken pageant training, तो कोई डरने वाली बात नहीं है. You can still apply.
Yes.
Did you take any
Yes, I
pageant
think
training?
no, I did not. So I was the same. मैं भी बहुत raw थी and मैंने भी कोई pageant training ली नहीं थी. In fact, उस साल मेरा कोई ऐसा plan भी नहीं था कि मैं Miss India में आऊंगी.
Exactly.
वो बहुत suddenly सब हुआ. तो या आपको ऐसा ट्रीट नहीं किया जाता है कि अरे आप pageant training
आपको
से
तो
क्यों
आना
नहीं आए
चाहिए था.
हो.
हाँ.
आपको हर चीज वहाँ सिखाई जाती है scratch से. तो आपको उस चीज की बिल्कुल ही चिंता लेने की जरूरत नहीं है कि आपको कहीं आप पीछे ना रह जाएं. जिन्होंने पैजेंट ट्रेनिंग ली है उनसे ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होगा. आप सब एक लेवल से शुरू करेंगे. तो वो
Exactly.
सबसे अच्छी बात है मिस इंडिया के बारे में.
Right.
Khushi, there was also a really interesting question. So somebody has asked, what are the 3 things you're really working hard on in terms to go ahead in the journey?
Okay. So one thing is definitely my beauty with purpose. So I have a campaign that I'm helping raise funds for the Child Health Foundation. So that is
Right.
one Child Health Foundation, and that is one thing that it is it started off as a project I'm doing with Miss India, but as you see the work that the foundation is doing, I got personally involved in it. So that is one thing that'll okay give me like a beauty with purpose for the pageant, but in general also it's something good that I'm giving back to the country,
Right.
to the society.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
I really want to continue working for that, definitely. The second thing that I'm really working on is my makeup and my walking in heels and my glamour quotient. I'm still
That
I'm
even I
still
had to
very
work
new
it on.
to it. बट
Yeah.
हाँ मैंने इयरिंग्स खरीदना शुरू कर दिया है, ज्वेलरी में इन्वेस्ट करना शुरू कर दिया है. So definitely all those things have started happening. So I'm strengthening that little bit of glamour quotient, photographs and all of that, the model
Yes.
bit of it. Also fitness is very important. So
Khushi, I would
even
really like to again. I'm really sorry for interrupting you, but I
sorry.
think you're again really blurry and your
Would you
face is frizzing.
would you like me to shift to 4G because my Wi-Fi
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, if you
yeah.
can try that and change the network, yeah, would help. I'm really sorry for interrupting her, people, but we need to see her properly. Like, I want to see her beautiful face. Are there any other questions that you want to ask Khushi so that I can put across and maybe ask her?
Hello.
In terms of applying for Miss India, I think they have given the entire procedure on the page, so you can check that out. Yeah, Khushi. Now, I think we are able to see you, but again, the screen is freezing. I don't know for what reason. It's a little blurry, but
Uh, was it better before or is it better now?
it's kind of same. I think it's, but
Okay.
still, I would like you to continue the answer and let
हाँ,
us hear the answer fully. Yeah. So
ठीक है. So so the third was fitness, definitely. I feel like the Wi-Fi was better.
yeah, maybe.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So can you see me? I can't see you actually. I'm going to
Yeah,
leave
that's
and come.
what. It's completely black for us. Like you're freezing. I'm joining her back. I'm really sorry. Hi everyone. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hi
Hi.
Khushi.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah, now it's
back.
really better. Yeah.
Really
It's really
better?
better
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Thank God. So
Okay.
yeah. So the third thing I was saying was fitness. So definitely, I mean, even though we have a very hectic schedule, it's very important to still stay fit because one thing is obviously you look good, you feel better, but
Right.
also in general you got to keep your body moving to let the
Right.
good hormones come to your head. When things are
Yes.
so
Yes.
stressful, when things
Yeah.
are so stressful, a good run or a good quick stretch or whatever, it makes you really
What
feel good. So I think definitely those things are the kind of things that I'm strengthening for the journey ahead. And
Right.
yeah, I think I'm constantly also working on building up my personality, keep reading things so that, I have something for the interview stage, which I also wanted to ask you. How did you prepare, to go to top 15? How was that, your interviews, preparation? And then
Yeah.
beyond that, how was that for you?
Yeah, I think again I learned whatever I learned throughout the journey, and I think I kept on applying it. And in terms of preparing differently, what I did was I again, as you said, I worked upon my personality. I wanted to be whatever I was afraid about. Before you're not that a confident person. If
Right.
I was not that confident person, so I started feeling more confident. Accepting myself more, and reading books that really motivate me or teach me new things. And I think, yeah, I was collecting connecting all things together and trying to apply it in myself, and that's how I prepared for it. And also I feel, just keep yourself updated with whatever is happening around you,
Right.
whether be it your news, like what is happening in your country, your current affairs, what is happening in your society, and what is good for your people. Have a good opinion, have a or b. Don't lie in between. I think that's really important. When you know and when you're really sure about what you feel and what you believe in, everything becomes easier for you. So I think, yeah, these were the things that I try to practice in. And apart from that, as you said, my walk, my makeup, hair, and all of that stuff which comes along
Exactly,
with
yeah.
it. So yeah,
Because
I was
pageantry
working
is
on all
so
of them
new to
also.
us. Definitely,
Yes.
these are things that
Yeah,
we
right.
would have to work on. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, those were the things. And to be and the last, and I think the most important thing out of all of them is to be confident in the way you are.
Yeah.
So I
Totally.
think, yeah, just that. Just at the end of the day, believe that you're the best you can be and try to achieve more of it. But don't be upset at any point. Like, don't compare yourself at any point with
Right.
others. Just be you and be confident, be beautiful. I think that really helps
Thank
you.
you.
So yeah, and a
Thank you
big
so much.
smile, and a very big smile on your face. So
With
yeah.
people like you by my side, I will constantly have a big smile anyway. I mean, I'm
Oh, my love.
definitely
Thank
sure,
you.
sure of that. With
I
someone
wish.
like you to guide me, I'll feel all
Yes.
happy feels. I
Thank you.
think
Thank you.
I think one last probably question that I would want to ask you is
Yes, yes, please.
about your transformation. Who was Mansi before she joined Miss India? That before
Oh,
she became part
God.
of the pageant, and who did she
A
become
better
afterwards?
person. Yeah, a better person to answer that question would be my mother, because she's the one you always keeps on reminding me that you have changed. And I'm like,
Really?
okay, yeah. So I was a really basic girl, in her late 20s, and I used to early 20s, sorry. And I was this girl from who just passed out her college and was just new to the world. And I was a tomboy. I was a player. I used to be a player
Same.
in my school life. I used to play lots of volleyball, lots into sports. And I think, yeah, that was who I was. No, who had no hint of how to walk in heels, how to do makeup, how to put her hair right, nicely and
Totally
straight.
same.
Yeah, and now you can see the transformation when I'm speaking to you. Like, I'm
Right.
feeling
Yeah.
proper and all that stuff. So yeah, Miss India, in terms of the journey, transforms you as a person. Like, it doesn't change you, but it more of improves your quality. It tends to give a shape to your personality. It tends to make you this person who's really confident about herself, who can speak anywhere about anything. So I think, yeah, that really changes in you, and I think. That makes the whole picture clear. So I think Miss India, in that terms, will be transforming you into this beautiful, strong woman. I can say
I
that much.
totally agree. I mean, I remember in one of our master class, our teacher said that you'll come to Miss India as a girl, you'll leave Miss India as a woman. And
Woman.
I
That's
don't
very
think,
true.
I don't think there's a better statement to kind of sum it
Statement to
all up.
explain it all. Yes,
Yeah.
there
And I'm
isn't.
really glad your mom saw that change and you saw that transformation without
Yeah.
losing yourself. I mean, that's one
Yes,
thing that I
without
really
losing
appreciate.
yourself. That's a really important aspect of it. Never
Exactly.
lose yourself. Yeah. And
Right.
I think I'll be seeing that soon as well. You transforming into a completely different Khushi.
I
And I'll
really
be looking
hope.
forward, hopefully with a crown on your head, and making
Thank
Gujarat
you so
really proud.
Thank you so much. I really
Yeah.
hope to make you proud. Are we taking
Yeah.
last questions then or
I think we're pretty much done with it. I think, yeah, we have completed all the topics we had to, and we have also taken questions from people. And thank you so much for everybody who's joining in and giving such lovely and beautiful comments, both for Khushi and me. We're really grateful, and I'm still, it's been a year and a half, and I'm still so grateful for all the love that people show me for this title. And I
Yes.
really am grateful to Miss India org and the all of the organization. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and opportunity to talk to Khushi also. And
Thank you,
first
Miss
time,
India, to give
first
me
time
this
talking in
opportunity to
public.
talk to Mansi. Thank you so much for all your tips, your guidance, and I'm definitely going to stay in touch, bother you with 20,000 more questions.
Please,
um,
please do.
yeah, but I really hope to make you very, very proud. And I'm so
Yes,
glad that
yes,
I got a chance to connect with you. And we're so similar.
same.
So I have someone
Yeah,
with like that's been through this and that knows the entire
yeah.
journey.
Right,
So
right.
thank you so much, and definitely thank you
Yeah,
to all the people that have been
yeah,
showering so much love. I'm so like suddenly all new to like I've been on social media, but now I'm a public account and all of that, and I've
yeah, yeah.
received
I can
mostly
understand that.
love. Right.
Yeah,
So I've received mostly love, and I'm really thankful for that. People have been very
yes.
kind. So thank
Yeah.
you all.
Okay, yeah. So I think this is the end to this. Thank you
It's a
so much for
wrap.
everyone joining in. And yeah, thank you so much, VLCC Femina Miss India 2020. And thank you so much, VLCC Femina Miss India Gujarat 2020, Khushi, to join us and give us your lovely time.
Thank you so
It was
much.
a lovely chat. Yeah, I'll
Same.
see you soon.
See you soon. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Yeah, all the best for your journey. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye. Okay. So that was the chat. And thank you so much for everyone joining in. It was a lovely time speaking to you all. Thank you so much.